If opportunity doesn't knock, then build a door! Today I'm going to show you guys how to build Mundy magic wire. There's a guy on the ECF by the name of Alexander Mundy who came up with this wire concept. Below in the description, I'll post a link to Alexander's thread so you guys can check it out. Out of all the different wire builds, coil builds, etc., the Mundy magic wire is taking me the longest to perfect by far. He recommends using 0.6 millimeter by 0.07 millimeter flat ribbon wire, but I've found twisting two strands of this wire together, or any other wire for that matter, extremely difficult if you want that Mundy magic wire end result. Good news though, I found a much easier way to do her and get the same results. Oh yeah. Instead of twisting two flat ribbon wires together, I've been twisting only one flat ribbon wire, preferably 0.8 millimeter by 0.1 millimeter. Yeah, buddy. The most important part of this build is the initial twists in that single wire. The twists need to fold over each other evenly, just like this. But if your twists look like this, that means you haven't twisted it long enough and your end results are not going to be the same. Now once the initial 3 feet of wire is twisted correctly, then what you're going to want to do is cut into 3 even segments. Put those segments together and twist in the opposite direction that you originally twisted that initial wire. And that's when you have Mundy magic wire. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it right now. First things first, you need about 3 feet of this 0.8 millimeter flat ribbon wire. Next step, you're going to want to clamp one end of the wire in between the teeth of the drill, just like that. Then what you're going to want to do is clamp the other end of the wire in a wire bit. Take the slack right out of that wire and crank that drill right up. Now, once you crank it up, you want to start a little slow and then build up the pace. And then what's going to happen is the tighter that wire twists, it will eventually start to fold over each other evenly. It may start from the middle of the wire, it may start from the right side, the left side, left middle, right middle, and it's a pretty sight. So here we go. There it goes, it's starting from the left side. Oh, and she's a beaut. Look at that. She's folding right over each other evenly. You want to let that fold, that even fold, go out throughout the whole wire. I don't know if you can see it on video, but... And when it snaps like that, what you're going to want to do is cut where that even fold ended and start again with this wire that didn't fold evenly yet. See the difference? The bottom is folded evenly, the top isn't. We're going to cut where that even fold ended, and all we're going to do is place the wire that didn't fold evenly back in the drill and the wire bit and twist her till she folds evenly all across the board. Got the unfinished wire back in the drill and the wire bit, and we're going to finish this sucker off. There she goes. She started from the middle. Booyah! So once I've got the initial strand, that 3 feet strand, twisted evenly all across the board, I cut 3 6 to 8 inch strands, same length, 3 strands, as you can see right there. Next step, I'm going to insert one end into the drill and then the other end of the 3 wires into the wire bit. Alright, so here they are into the drill. And you got to make sure before you put them into the wire bit or wherever you're clamping on the other end, you take the slack out of these 3 wires, okay? If you don't, it's not going to be even. But once you have everything secure, you got the slack out, everything's even, then what you're going to do is hit the reverse switch on your drill. Remember, we're twisting this in the opposite direction, okay? So I've hit that button, here we go. Alright, right before it starts to pull, that's when you stop. Clip the excess ends. And there she is, and she is a beaut, isn't she? Whoa! Here's the Magic Mundy wire built into a micro coil using a 564 drill bit. Now, this wire is huge, okay? Notice how I did not run those leads through the holes. The holes are just too small. This wire is massive. I mean, it's a time and a half bigger than 22 gauge. So what I did was I had to trap the leads underneath the screws in the post. And there she glows from the inside out. Okay, I've got her on the Stellaire. I'm going to be blocking off the other hole, obviously, since I'm running it in single coil mode. This build is a 0.9 ohm build, running her at 30 watts and 5.6 volts. It is a little rough and it will catch, so it can be difficult threading the cotton through there. So that is how to build the Mundy Magic Wire. Like I said, I've got it in the Stellaire. I've got a single coil in the Stellaire. I planned on closing off one of these air holes, but I kept it open because it's vaping sick as tits. She's pumping out the vapor, flavor, crisp. I'm gonna go ahead and vapor. How about that? And when I say flavor is good, I mean it is a crackin'. The beauty of this build, or this coil, the build that I made with this wire, the Mundy Magic Wire, is that I can do long hits. I mean, even if I take it up to 50 watts, like I've got it on this hex ohm right here, and I've got her up to about 40 watts. Feels like 40 watts, and I can take long hits. I'm getting full on flavor, and it's a crisp flavor. It's a lighter vape, okay? Even at 40 watts, this is a super light vape compared to something like your average micro coil. It's more relaxing, but at the same time, you're getting those crisp notes, more of those crisp nuances. But the way this Mundy Magic Wire is twisted and then reverse twisted, you get some of that density as well. Just know that if you decide to make the Mundy Magic Wire, this stuff is thick. I mean, it's got some girth to it, you know what I'm saying? You're probably gonna have to drill out your post or trap your leads underneath the screw heads like I did. So I hope that helps. This is Rip Trippers. And remember, smoking is dead, vaping is the future, and the future is now.